Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean from MTB NorCal. Figured I'd do a little bike check for you guys since I can't ride. Took a spill yesterday out on the trails, which was not fun, and got to take a couple days off, even though I'm on vacation and was hoping to ride as much as possible, but it is what it is. So, anyways, this is my Yeti SB150. It's the first 29er I've ever had. I had or still have, a Fantic e-bike with a 29er front wheel and a 27.5 rear wheel. But this is the first full true 29er I've owned, and it's been a freaking blast. Really cool bike. First time I've ever had anything to do with the Switch Infinity or anything like that. So that's new to me. It pedals really well. Still trying to figure out the compliance going downhill, but slowly working through it. Feel my speed coming back on it, which is really nice. But as you can see, I got the DHX2 on this bike. It was it is the X01 build, which came with the X2 rear shock, the air shock, and I have coil shock on my other bike, which I really like. So wanted to give it a try on this one, just because I wasn't getting the feeling I wanted out of the regular X2 air shock. So this has been a pleasant change. It just soaks everything up. They say it kind of deadens the trail, but for me, I don't notice that. And if it does, maybe I like it that way. I don't know. But I definitely like the performance better. It's more supple. You can, it feels like you're just glued to the trail, which is great. Definitely confidence inspiring. And right now, I believe I have it almost all the way open. Rebound I have set about halfway, and on the high speed and low speed compression, I have them in maybe 2-3 clicks each, and that's about it. Any more and it gets too firm. And right now it's just playful. I can bunny hop, pop, all that stuff, anything along the trail, which is great. Really like that. So with this DHX2, when I initially got it, I had a 500-pound spring on it, and it was just too much. It felt really choppy, would never settle down. So I went down to a 475, and that has made all the difference in the world. Really quieted the rear down, made it more compliant. Like I said, just sticks to the ground like glue or Velcro or however you want to say it. But I think I'll stick with this. I still do have the air shock. Don't know if I'll ever really put it back on. Don't see the point, because this DHX2 has done really great for me so far. So definitely enjoying that. On the front, it has the Grip 2 36 factory fork, and for the most part I have that set to open. I don't have any tokens in there. It's night and day difference from my old Fit 4 fork, so that's definitely a positive. Rebound, I run right about dead center, 6 clicks I think or so, which gives it, that nice feel on the front, but with the compression opened up, I think I'm like 3 clicks in on the high speed and 5 or 6 on the low speed, so pretty close to having open full. And that just is right where I like it. It makes it ride really nice. So I also have some all mountain style. You can see the guards on there, some shuttle protection for when you're shuttling. That can chew up your frame really quickly. And then I also have the clear protection kit over the whole bike. You can see in some places it's like bubbled. Try to do my best to get it on there. But overall, it does its job. We'll see how long it actually lasts, but so far so good. I actually have an e-bike right now too, but my last non-pedal assist bike was a Pivot Firebird, the 27.5 version, which is just an awesome bike. But this one, going to the 29er and going straight to Downeyville, you could instantly tell the difference between the smaller wheels and the bigger wheels, and the overall travel, I guess, on the bike. The Firebird was 170 front and rear. This is 170 front, 150 rear, but it feels like you have so much more. The rollover you get with the 29 is just, the bike's a beast. It'll handle anything. It is a little slacker in the front, which definitely, you got more of the front wheel out there, which makes it feel better and gives you a little bit more confidence. But other than that, I can't say enough great things about the 29er. I've read countless reviews, watched countless videos on 29er versus 27.5, and the 29ers don't handle as well. They're not as agile. To me, this thing feels just as agile as the 27.5 did, and as playful and fun and poppy. To me, I just see positives, no negatives, so that's a great thing. But everybody has their own kind of feel and opinion on what they like and what they don't like. So I run the Renthal Fat Bar Carbon 35 bars with the 33 millimeter stem, I believe it is. Brings that handlebar in nice and close, speeds up the steering, which I really like, and makes the bike handle a little bit better from when I had the 40 millimeter stem on there. I run the Yeti grips. These things are super plush. You can see they've got a couple different ways the pattern goes, and it just kind of supposed to help deaden the trail or take away a little vibration, they say, which is great. They're really comfortable, don't get any numbing in the hands, which is nice. Other than that, the bike is, for the most part, pretty much stock. I did change out the cranks to the Troy Lee design carbon cranks. They're the 165 millimeter cranks. The bike came with the 175, which I was getting pedal strikes everywhere, which, as anybody knows who has had a pedal strike, can freak you out a little bit. So changed those out and haven't had that issue, which is definitely nice. I have the 1-Up pedals on here, and you can see these things, the spikes on these things are something else. They make you feel like you're really locked in. So if you haven't tried these, they make a composite version as well, which is a little bit cheaper, but these are their aluminum ones, which give you a bunch of grab. This bike has the XO1, comes with the DT Swiss wheels and hubs. The hubs have a different color to them, which is really cool looking. But first ride I took this bike on, I took it to Downeyville straight out of the shop, and hadn't ridden a 29er before, and it made that day so fun because the bike just was great right out of the gate. I bought it from Victory Velo in Auburn. Those guys are great. If you haven't been in there, you definitely should stop in there and see those guys. They take care of their customers. They do right by them, and they're all just awesome guys in there. So big shout out to those guys. I've bought a handful of bikes from them, a couple for myself, a couple for my family, and then I have some other family members have bought bikes from them as well, and they always treat you right. So anyways, yeah, that's my SB150. Like I say, it pedals great, it goes downhill great. I've probably got, I don't know, 250 miles on it, somewhere between 200 300. I could look on Strava, but didn't do that prior to. Oh well. Just wanted to get a little video out and kind of introduce myself and the bike to you, just in case you happen to see us out on the trail. I'll get Dawn from the channel to do the same thing. This is me, by the way. We'll get Don to do the same thing, and that way if you see him out on the trail, you can say what's up to him as well. We usually have some stickers with us, maybe some swag. So definitely say hi, introduce yourself. We put together some group rides. We did one a couple weeks ago, which was a lot of fun. Met some great people, had a great time. We have a YouTube channel as well, so make sure to check that out. It's really hard to get out and help with trail build days, so what we're trying to do with this thing, this MTB NorCal thing, is really just raise some awareness for obviously the local trails that NorCal has to offer, all the killer ride spots, group rides. We like all that. That's all a bunch of fun, getting everybody together. But we're doing some hat sales and some jersey sales, and you can see these are the hats. You can see on our Instagram too some pictures of them, and the jerseys as well. And what we do with those is the proceeds we donate back to trail building organizations, like the Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship, Bonk, all those different guys that go out there and maintain the trails for us. Especially for us guys and gals that don't have time, unfortunately, between family and work to put into the work days. But we definitely appreciate it, want to be able to give back in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, get out there, enjoy the stoke. Hope to see you out on the trail.